KJ. Hello, how are you? Hello. I'm gonna go downstairs and I'm going to bake a cake that I've been waiting to bake for a little while now. Sometimes I write on my mirror of a list of things I need to get done. That list is mostly finished except for, actually I could erase some of this stuff. So I have at least 1, 2, I guess, 3, 4 things to do, but those can wait because it'll take like 5 minutes. My room is also a mess. Ignore it. I'm gonna go downstairs and I'm gonna bake a cake. By the way, I think I need to start making like a daily resume of, is that the right word? Resume? I think I need to start making it a habit to stretch before I go to bed and when I wake up in the morning, because I live on a hill and walking up yesterday was killing me. Like, I can feel it in my legs right now. Like, my butt is sore, my thighs are sore, my ankles are sore. Everything in my leg right now is kind of telling me, stop walking, stop moving, stop standing, go back to bed, and forget about the world for one day. And that's just because I haven't stretched, and I should have stretched, and I also need to get out more often and get a little healthier, even though my style is not like that. And I'm going to stop talking right there about that. My point is, I used to be a lot more flexible than I am now. So I miss being that flexible, because my 9th grade year, 2009, when I was a freshman in high school, I was a lot more flexible. I was on the swim team, and because of that, we had to be physically fit. We had to be in shape, we had to do a lot of different things, and it required, a lot of muscles, a lot of movement. I was a lot more flexible back then. And plus, I was like 20 pounds less than I am now. If you're wondering what my weight is now, I'm not afraid to tell you, but the fact is, I don't actually know how much I weigh. I'm gonna guess I'm somewhere between 140 lowest and 160 highest. So if you put the range around there, you can probably guess there's an estimate between that. I love how I'm guessing this, and I want to bake cake. I can't help it though, I like cake. I like cake a lot. And this one that has been in the cupboard has been calling my name for the last few months. So I finally decided today, I'm like, you know what, it's my day off. I emailed the person who I was being interviewed by yesterday my references, so maybe I can actually get some time to bake something. And I mean, I really should be catching up on my vlogs, but I just don't have any motivation right now. And especially the vlogs that I was making, they're kind of sad. I'm not doing anything in them, I'm just explaining my day. I mean, granted, I don't do a lot during the day, but when I do, I usually explain after I'm done because I can't vlog in the moment. And yesterday, because of that, I was only at an interview, and then for the rest of the day, because I didn't sleep the night before because I was so nervous, I basically just chilled out in my room. And last night I couldn't sleep, so today I'm like running on maybe 2 or 3 hours of energy, but I'm home all day, and it's 2:30 p.m., and I'm gonna bake a cake still. This is the cake I was talking about. I've never seen this kind of mix before, but it's actually interesting. It's yellow cake. There's a cat on the front. Liz picked this box out. And it only takes 3 ingredients. That's all you really need. And this is basic instructions. It's pretty easy. And yeah, we have all of this stuff. So, ta-da! And this morning when I got up to make something to eat, I took out the butter so I could just leave it out and soften it, and it's getting softer. I mean, it's not incredibly soft to the touch. Sorry, I'm poking it. It's not incredibly soft to the touch, but the edges, like right here, it's easily poking in, but the top right here is still pretty thick. So I'm kind of just letting it still do its thing. This one is the same. I took them out at the same time. I cut this one in half. But they're still kind of softening up a little bit. And the other question is, do we have enough milk? This isn't mine. This is, I don't even know. We have enough milk. Do we have enough eggs? Our refrigerator is so full. Wait, I can feel the weight. Of course we have enough eggs. Yes, we have enough eggs. Plenty of eggs. Welcome to my refrigerator. How do you like it so far? You know what? When I move out, this isn't going to be my refrigerator. Mine's going to be probably a little bit different and maybe a little bit more empty than this one. Just because I don't eat half the stuff that's in there. I eat different things, and half of them you really need to figure out a recipe to cook with. Like there were some chilies, there was some mustard, there was some other stuff, and you just need to figure out what to cook with it. So nothing in my mind hits those spots, but basically that's the idea. You have to learn what to do with all that stuff. Anyway, let's make a cake. How many times have I said that now? Okay, so I have to keep, I have all my ingredients up here. I've got the milk, I've got the batter, blah, 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 blah. The only reason I have this up here is because it's right next to the outlet and there's no outlet over there, so I'm going to be filming on this counter. Let's hope this works. I'm going to close the blinds out there because it's backlighting me. Alright, let's hope it stays there. So, I've already pre-greased my pan. I'm just going to wing this, I guess. We're gonna try this out. So, if you haven't already, wow, this sounds like a baking show, but this called for maybe 2. Preheat the oven to 325, so that's going. The pan behind me is already greased. I already told you that. Yeah, so here we go. It doesn't say anything, it just says put all this stuff together. Cook it. Okay, well if there's no real way to do this properly, then I guess I'll just listen to my instructions. By the way, if you were young and trying to bake by yourself, get supervision because you need it. Wow. This is a very thick mix. I've never worked with a mix like this thick before. Okay. So, yeah, that's dead. Okay, it says, beat the cake mix, milk, butter, and eggs into a large bowl on low speed for 30 seconds. Then on high speed for 2 minutes, scraping the bowl occasionally. Pour it to the pan and spread evenly. So this is pretty basic and pretty easy. So, this is basically for anybody out there who wants to bake. It doesn't really take that much effort. Just be careful, and if your parents are extremely, freaky about you making a mess, well then don't make a mess, and if you do, clean it up. My parents are very, well, not my dad so much, but my stepmom in particular is very cranky about messes, especially in her kitchen, so I have to be very careful about that. Alright, there's all the butter. That's a ton of butter, holy crap. And there's 2 ways you can break an egg. One, tap it on the floor or the counter and pop it in. I didn't get any shell in because I am that good. Or you could do it on the edge, like so, except it cracks it worse, and then you probably end up getting shells in there, but I did not, so both work for me. This leaves a mess though. This doesn't, because it goes here. It goes right into the bowl. The egg does, at least. So this leaves less of a mess. But right there, I've already got a grease stain, so it's better to just, oh, hello. Sometimes it does that too. It just drips. It's better to just do it on the side like that. Okay, now that my hands are eggified, you're sitting in the sink, by the way. I'm gonna quickly wash off my hands and try not to get it on the camera, because this camera is not, in fact, waterproof, which was probably a very stupid idea to leave my camera sitting there, but whatever, it's too late. You just missed the buzz of my oven going off saying that it's ready. Okay. Can you see that action? Wow. This actually smells really, really good. And this is also the fluffiest cake batter I've ever seen in my life. Like, wow. That's a trick. If you want to get cake batter, or any batter of any kind off of your, sorry, I don't remember the name, jeez. But if you need to get it off of here, it's a good idea to keep spinning it slowly out and then pull it out, like right there, because that's a lot less than it used to be on there. Want to try a taste test? There you go, all yours. Just kidding. Ooh, that's good. Alright, my pan's already pre-greased. Time to spread. And whatever excess is left off of your spatula, you could just take it and eat it. It all went in the pan, and there's not really anything left. Just little things of batter here and there. And because the oven's ready, I'm gonna go put it in now. Please don't mind our messy kitchen or our very underwhelming fancy oven. Cool. And because it's 13 by 9, hello, focus. It's gonna go in there for 35 to 40 minutes. So this oven's a little quick. I'm gonna put it in for 37. And just like that, the dishes miraculously disappeared and the cake's still in the oven, still baking. Thank you for joining me on Baking a Cake with Kelly. Now, we will just wait for the cake to come out. Okay, Kat. Fresh out of the oven, and now the moment of truth. Whoa. Okay. Well, it's done. It's just kind of... Yeah, it's sunk. Whatever. It's done. It's sinking. Oh, shit. Another taste test. I lied, it's not done. Wow. The one cake fail I catch on camera that I was actually really looking forward to, that it was going to work out. This has to go back in the oven for like 2 or 3 more minutes. That's mildly disappointing. It has to go back in for 5 more minutes, so we'll wait for that. Excuse me. The rule of thumb is however loud you burp is however loud you say excuse me. So if you let out a huge giant burp, you go, woo, excuse me. If you let out a tiny burp like a little, you can just say, oh, excuse me. But considering what I let out was a but, excuse me. Take 2. Oh, that's so much better. Okay. Yeah, I think this time it's actually done. It definitely is. Okay. Awesome. We can turn everything off now and let the cake cool. Well, I'm clean and shiny. I think I'll end the vlog here. Good night.